Well, this is marriages and let's do some math. This is coming from PSLE NECTA 2022. So this is for class 7s and class 6 also can do it. The following figure shows suitcase which is rectangular in shape and is closed on all sides. What is the fraction of the area as part of the whole figure is shown by the shaded part? Well, such kind of a question, first of all, you must know basic mathematical formulae. This is coming from geometrical formulae, which is very important. There are almost over 210 basic mathematical formulae that a pupil of class 5, 6, and 7 must know to perform well in mathematics. So the first thing that you should do here is to get the surface area of this rectangular suitcase. Sometimes it is called a cuboid. So the surface area of a cuboid is given by surface area is equal to 2, because you'll realize that it has 6 faces and this face is the same as this. So it is 2 bracket length times width plus 2 bracket length times height plus 2 bracket width times height. So just fill in what you've been given. That's the first thing that you do. Don't even bother about the fraction that is needed. First of all, get the surface area. After getting the surface area, then you get now the fraction that is shaded. Remember, this part is what is shaded. So it is 2 bracket length times width. This is the length, this is the width, this is the height. So 12 times 6 plus 2 bracket length times height, which is 12 times 10 plus 2 bracket width times height, width times height, which is 6 times 10. So let's do it. It is simply 2 times 6 times 12. You know tables. Tables very important, eh? Mathematical table, you can't run away from it. So 6 times 12 or 12 times 6 is 72 plus 2. 12 times 10 is 120. Just take this 0 you put here, becomes 120. Plus 2, you just take this 0 you put here. Now anything that is in the bracket, like A bracket B, is just like A times B. So 2 times 72 is 144. 2 times 120 is 240. And 2 times 60 is 120. Then you add this. 384, you bring it here, you add it here. You get 504. So since it is surface area, this one is centimeters squared. But they're not looking for this actually. They're looking for the fraction of the shaded. The fraction of the shaded. So let's go to the area of the shaded part. The shaded part is a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is length times width, which is just 12 times 6. 12 times 6, this one, as I said, is table 6 or table 12. You just get 72 centimeters squared. So the part that is shaded is 72 centimeters squared, but they're not looking for that. They're looking for the fraction of the shaded part. Fraction, remember, what is the fraction of the area as part of the whole figure is shown by the shaded part. So that's what they're actually looking for, the fraction. So let's do it. There are several ways of doing this, but I pick the if method. I like if method because it helps a lot. It helps a lot. So if 504 is just like a whole, because they said whole, and whole is like 1/1, then 72 will be equal to what fraction? You crisscross multiply. Number will go up, and then number question mark will go down. So it is just like 72 over 504. It is important to use if method because if method will help you know whether you should multiply or divide. So divisibility test. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. For example, 7 plus 2 is 9. So 3 can go here. 5 plus 4 is 9. 3 can go here. But remember, divisibility test of 3 is almost funny. Like divisibility test of 9 with a very minute difference. Because divisibility test of 9 says that a number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. So you see it's just sum. So 9 can definitely go here. That one we know. Now you desire even 72 could go, but try the divisibility test. Helps a lot. Yeah, we know 8 goes here, 8 goes into 8 once, and 8 times 7 is 56. So the fraction that is actually there is simple, 1/7. Let's check this other question here. It says, how many liters of milk are needed to fill the following cuboid container if 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 centimeter cube or cubic centimeters? So they're saying how many liters? You need to change your answer into liters. But this thing is asking for volume or capacity. And this, just like this, is a cuboid. Just like question 29 of the PSLE NECTA 2022. This is also NECTA 2022. So volume of a cuboid is simple. Volume of a cuboid, it is very important to understand basic mathematical formulae. Volume of a cuboid is given by length times width times height. The length here is 25, width here is 10, and the height here is 20. So these things are very important. You can just take 2, you put here, it becomes 50. Because 25 times 2 is 50, these two, then these are 2 zeros. You just put the 2 zeros there. Then use if method. If 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 cubic centimeters, then, or this sometimes people call it therefore, of course, then how many liters will 5,000 cubic centimeters be? You crisscross multiply. Number up. So 1 liter times 5,000 cubic centimeters. Number question mark down times question mark over 1,000 cubic centimeters. The zeros will cancel. The cube and centimeter cancel. So you remain with the liter. So it is 5 liters. As simple as that. Let's proceed on.